Well, I guess it's finally time for a update, and I guess it's the last update for this project because my project is finished. Actually, a few days ago, I think it was finished. Um, yeah, my plan was to make more like entries and tell you people about my struggles and not so big struggles and whatever. But the conclusion was after the last video was made, um, it finally clicked. I'm not sure why or what happened, but for some reason everything just clicked. So my month of detoxation from the smartphone with only using this kind of phone works. I'm yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how this actually happened because at some point something just clicked. So I was watching TV with my daughter yesterday. She started watching some horse riding show or whatever. And I have a tablet, so I thought, well, I'll just do some internet searching and whatever. So I ended up downloading TikTok again, which was my biggest problem with this starting the project. I think I swept through like 7 to 10 videos and I was like, wow, this is boring. I don't want to sit here. So I actually closed the application. And I was like, well, this didn't give me anything at all. So I'm not sure, like I said, what happened the days after I made the last video, but something clicked. And I'm not using TikTok at all anymore. And then I'm actually using my phone like a phone now. I send messages by SMS. Yeah, it's strange. After a lot of struggling, it was a hard month. Personally and project wise, it was a hard month, but suddenly it just clicked. And I checked my Snapchat yesterday. I had so many Snapchats, I haven't checked that application forever. And the same thing with Instagram. And I was like, I don't need this. I actually don't need this. And it's strange because you have lived in like this world now for a good while with Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok when that came. Well, I'm not, yeah. And it's strange to feel that you don't care about this. So when like I had this example a couple of days ago, I was visiting my mother with my sister. And I'm taking my phone, like I don't have a smartphone anymore. And I looked over at my sister and she's on her phone. The same person that said that she will buy this phone and she will start this too. And yeah, she has gone back to her phone again. And my mother actually commented on, well, she's on her phone now, we can't talk to her anymore. So she would like listen and take a hint here, but she actually did not hear her say that. So it's strange. So my conclusion with the detoxation project, even though I had like some minor struggles falling back on TikTok and whatever, it actually works. So if you decide to start a project like this, after 30 days, even if you have been struggling, at some point, if you stick to your like dumb phone, if you have one of these, I guess it will just click and it will work out just fine. And like I said in the earlier videos, I will continue with this project, like for myself. I'm using YouTube and whatever, but not at the extent I used to. Like I said, the TikTok videos surprised me because after 10 swipes, I was like, well, this doesn't give me anything at all. And the same goes with the Instagram Reels. Me and my brother had been sending a lot of these to each other. And I checked in on Instagram a few days ago and I was like, well, like almost 40 videos sent, and I haven't checked in a good while. So it's a strange feeling. I tried to live like in the 90s, and it worked pretty well. I called it the 90s project because that's when stuff worked. And I gotta say that even though some things haven't been the 90s, but I gave myself the rules for like when I was living in the 90s, yeah, it works. So I'm glad I'm out of this digital madness. I'm still using the computer, I'm still using my tablet, whatever, but not at the extent that I used to. I managed to distance myself when having kids around to actually focus on the kids doing and asking and talking and not sitting on my goddamn phone all the time. Because that was my awakening when I had them on vacation. That my kids were talking to me and we were all sitting on each of our like digital device. So yeah, I think I managed to complete my project successfully, and I would suggest that if you are watching this, do the same. It's feels strange at first. It feels strange 3 weeks almost after. Uh, but at some point, I think it will just click in place, and you will have a much better day. You stay more focused, I guess, on the stuff you need to do, and you get stuff done when you usually would just sit down with your phone. At least that's how it worked out for me. But I think it's a mental thing, and like a decision you have to make that you want to do this. You want to change your life for the better. And yeah, some things are harder for me, like the bank account, transferring money, everything around that. But it's not that big of a leap that makes everything like, well, this sucks. It's nothing like that. It's just that you have to work your way around some stuff, and that has been okay for me. Um, I don't find it hard at all. I forget sometimes, of course. I forget sometimes because it would just be easier just to do everything on the phone. But yeah, you adjust, and it gets better. And I'm not sure what day I'm on now because I kind of like just forgot the day system. I know it's been over a month, and it worked out fine. That's what I wanted to say. And yeah, try it. It works.